I wish you a very warm welcome to Les Roches from wherever you are joining us in the world. My name is Ruth Poor and I'm Head of Teaching and Learning Development here at Les Roches. We're so sorry that you're not able to join us for a campus tour, but we're here to bring the campus to you. You'll find out everything you need to know about the academic programs, career services, the living arrangements, and you'll get some insights from current students at the end of this video. But let's start by placing the campus on the map.
Chào mừng bạn đến với Thụy Sĩ.
स्विट्जरलैंड में आपका स्वागत है. Bine ați venit în Elveția.
Bienvenidos!
Welcome to Switzerland.
Our campus is close to the famous winter and summer resort of Crans-Montana, and it is here that our students undergo a truly transformational experience. But who better to tell you more about that than our managing director?
Hello, welcome to this virtual open day. Welcome to Les Roches, a school that almost 70 years of history, a school that is really creating a real values in the people. It is a real community of transforming managers for the future of hospitality industry. The hard work that the team here is doing every day is giving us the opportunity to be recognized for Nietzsche, one of the most important accreditors in the world, and to have the 5-star in QS, the most important ranking between the universities in hospitality. I hope you enjoy with us. I hope you can feel and discover why Les Roches is making this amazing transformation in the students.
The size and layout of our campus ensure that we are gathered together as a community. Les Roches is not just a school, a place where you will study, network and learn. It's more than that. Here you will experience the world, grow as a future professional, supported by faculty, staff and classmates. Let's join our students to discover what we hope will become your home away from home.
Hi everyone, welcome to Les Roches, Crans-Montana. Today, me and my peers are going to be showing you our home away from home. So follow me. Did you know that our campus is located 1,300 meters up in the Swiss Alps? But not to worry, if you don't like snow, we have 300 sunny days. And about feeling isolated, it's Switzerland. You can travel to multiple cities over here, and we're so close to cities in Europe such as Milan, Paris, Germany, so the world is your oyster. The student services departments are all located in the main lobby, so it's super accessible for all students. As you can see, we have an open door policy, which means you can come in at any time without an appointment. So over here, we have the student affairs. They handle all student-related matters, whether it's a trip to Milan or just certain questions that you have, they're always ready to help. We also have career services, which help you with internships and counseling, along with other departments. So if you have a question, someone is always there to help you.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
How can I come?
After catching up with my friends in the lobby, it is now time to learn in one of the 3 types of classes that we have here on campus. Here, in the standard classroom, I learn managerial courses like leadership, marketing, tourism, and revenue. Les Roches' low student-to-faculty ratio, on average 16 students per teacher, leads to a highly personalized student-to-teacher interactions. While management classes are taught in standard classrooms, here in the main kitchen, we immerse into practical arts. On the bachelor program, we have 6 months of practical arts, with postgraduate students also learning 2 weeks in the main outlets during the hospitality immersion program. Taught in small groups of students by an instructor during the first semester of the bachelor program, we rotated through 18 different short modules, including food and beverage, front office, back office, and housekeeping. One of those modules was Restaurant Lab, where you get to create your own restaurant concept, including the restaurant menu, the service style, and the restaurant setting. If you're gonna lead your hotel one day, you need to know all those departments and their challenges. Developing an innovative mindset is one of the main things we do here in the innovation spaces on campus. My classmates and I have access to a few spaces dedicated to innovation, where we work on our Hospitality Innovative project and we get to try the latest technologies brought on campus by some of the school's tech partners. We work on real projects with real businesses, often alongside partners and team members, developing critical and creative thinking. Plus, I get to experience the latest tech hands-on, like VR simulation in our VR room.
Studying is a hungry work, and in La Roche-Montana, I will never have to worry. From buffet to farm-to-table fine food, to sushis, burgers, coffees, or a quick takeaway, we've got multiple options to choose from on campus, which is all-inclusive in the food board. Depending on the weather, we can always use the reusable boxes to take away our food and eat wherever we want. In fact, all the foods prepared in these outlets are made by students alongside professional chefs as instructor. I remember myself in the practical semester making these chocolate mousse. During the weekends, I also like to explore the wide range of cuisines of Chinese, Japanese, Italian, Indian, French, and Swiss, and a bunch of other amazing restaurant options available in Bruges and Montana.
So here we're in the main building dorms where usually first semester students of the bachelor program stay. And me, myself, I lived in a double room like this one where I was living with a Mexican friend. It was very fun. It was easy to socialize with people because everyone lived so close and you always knew what's going on. After your first semester, you will be staying in a single room, which you can do here or in some of the other buildings where you can choose from. They're all pretty close to the campus. For students that are allowed to stay off campus in other semesters, there are furnished apartments that you can rent every semester for 2 to 3 people, and they're also pretty close to the campus. So the good thing about the living arrangements here is that through living with the students, it builds a really strong community between everyone and helps you make relationships for life.
Basically, almost every student lives on campus. Therefore, there's always something to do. You can join any sports team or be part of any of the clubs and societies that are part of the university. These vary from coffee, cocktail, arts, finance club, anything that you want. Also, we have the Students' Governance Association that is in charge of creating events, whether it's on or off campus. If this isn't enough, you have the university creating and organizing trips around the region and around Switzerland for you to get to know the country. And if you want, you can also create your own club, join forces with students, and do one that is based on your interests. That's why I play football. Les Roches has a variety of ways to help their students. We have our nurses to help us with any health issue that we might have, and also our counselors are here to provide any mental or learning support that any students might need. Although Switzerland is a very safe country, we have our security team to help us 24/7 and keep us safe on campus.
A large part about mental well-being is striking a good balance between work and play, and being in a bustling environment such as Montana really helps me do that. Whether I go for a hike with my friends to Montana, which is only about 5 minutes away from campus, or I go on a weekend trip with my friends to Zurich, Geneva, or Lausanne, being in a central environment such as Montana really opens up possibilities, and there's endless experiences to have enjoyable time. And believe me when I say, there's always something for everyone to do over here. I'd like to thank you for joining us on the campus tour, and I really look forward to seeing you on campus soon.
On top of a dream location, we are proud to be able to offer personalised learning through small classes and a wide range of international expert, academic and industry faculty, as well as external guest speakers. Let's dive into the postgraduate programs with Les Roches Executive Academic Dean.
Hello, I am Dr. Dimitrios Diamandis, Executive Academic Dean of Les Roches, and it gives me a great pleasure to introduce you the graduate program of Les Roches Montana. A graduate school at Les Roches started almost about 22 years ago in the year 2000. Through those decades, we have built a journey of our graduate programs that gives us the confidence that we have not only quality programs, but tested programs in order to allow our students to learn in the graduate level of study. So let's start. We have the MBA in Global Hospitality Management. We also have the Master in Hospitality Strategy and Digital Transformation. We have a postgraduate diploma in International Hospitality Management. And as of October 2022, we're starting our journey with the Executive MBA. So the graduate programs, like the rest of the school, are inspired by Spark. Spark is a designated innovation hub of Le Roches that is there to enhance the innovation spirit of our graduate students. Let's see a video about Spark and let's see what it tries to achieve.
It's passion that gets you up in the morning. Passion that carries you through the toughest challenges and the longest days. At Le Roche, we have been putting passion into hospitality since 1954. And today, that passion still drives us to take hospitality to the next level. Introducing Spark, our initiative to help drive hospitality into the future and create a community of innovators right here on our campuses. The path towards our goal is clear. We're transforming our campuses into an ecosystem that encourages creation and innovation. There'll be places where ideas grow and innovators are born. We will do this in 3 key areas, which we're calling Inspire, Ignite, and Incubate. We're embracing technology and giving it a home on campus. Our students will be able to interact with breakthrough products in hospitality and take part in new advancements for the hotel industry. And with our collaborating partners, we're building dedicated spaces on campus where we can showcase cutting-edge products, concepts, and tech releases. Innovation fuels the fire of business. By creating this innovation sphere, we're committed to making Le Roche a place where the future leaders of hospitality are nourished and ideas ignite. 1/3 of our students go on to run their own business. Now, with Spark, we can help aspiring entrepreneurs jumpstart their business, providing financial solutions, mentoring, and access to technology. Our passion for nurturing future leaders of hospitality goes above and beyond. We're committed to creating an environment where ideas ignite, challenges are overcome, and innovators have the tools they need to make their dreams a reality. Spark, Innovation Sphere by Le Roche, for those with big dreams and even bigger plans.
Now, every graduate program at Le Roche are accredited by NICE. The NICE is the New England Commission of Higher Education. In the year 2006, Le Roche have been accredited as a higher educational institution. It means that we are giving university studies at the graduate level of study, and to do so, we have done that by getting a couple of credentials. Number 1, qualified faculty, and number 2, a research culture that we try to build through the graduate programs. Every graduate program here at Le Roche has applied research projects. They are coming from Spark, as well as they are coming from our industry contacts that we have built over a period of time. Our academic faculty are also engaging in research. Research is not only publishable papers for academic purposes, but actual research that they are also applied into the industry, as well as try to give some solutions to industry problems. Let's go step by step about the programs, and let's try to showcase our graduate portfolio. So we'll start first of all with the MBA. Why? We started the program in the year 2002. Over the last 20 years, the MBA is a signature academic program here at Le Roche. For the students that they don't have the hospitality background, we're asking them to come 2 weeks prior to the start of the program in the one course that we call Hospitality Immersion Program. This is a 2-week course that trains the students about hospitality, as well as tries to showcase their practical skills in the restaurants, in F&B area, in hospitality settings, so they can acquire some hospitality knowledge, some hospitality knowledge that is relevant for their academic journey of the MBA program, but most importantly for the job that they would like to acquire after the MBA program. The MBA has 39 academic credits, USA credits that is, 2 specializations in advanced revenue management as well as in entrepreneurship. And what it tries to do is not only to educate, but tries really to showcase good practice from the industry. So through the first semester, the students are building a foundation of business skills. They are learning concepts like leadership, like financial, like revenue management, like digital marketing, consumer behavior and insight, the managing complex organizations and change management, human resourcing, talent management, as well as destination competitiveness. It tries to achieve really 3 things the first semester of the MBA. Number 1, to showcase subjects that they expose the area of leadership. Number 2, to give them the backbone of business, that is really subjects related to finance, marketing, and so on. And number 3, to give them some fundamentals of the tourism structure. In the destination class, the students, they're also going to day trips here in Switzerland to engage with industry leaders in destinations like Zurich, in destinations like Geneva, in order for them to listen from the industry, in order to see how theory applies in practice and vice versa. That means that they're learning from practice and then bringing it back really to the classroom for discussion. After the completion of the first semester of the MBA, the second semester we approaching it from a corporate point of view. We educate our students in subjects such as corporate finance, data analytics, sustainability and CSR. So those are the 3 core subjects together with a business strategy. That makes the number 4. That those 4 actually core subjects gives them the foundation of the so-called corporate culture. After that one, the students, they have to choose a specialization. So this is a personal choice. It's about how the students, they like to develop their own brand, or they like to acquire skills that they are relevant to them to build a career within the industry. After you're doing the first semester of the MBA, I think it's pretty enough to get a job. Is it enough, though, to build you a successful career over a period of time? The answer is no. So that's why the second semester of the MBA is very critical to go a little bit further to a corporate kind of language and to a corporate kind of practice in order for the students to acquire not only skills, but knowledge and contacts in the industry that they can build a successful career over a period of time. Except the specialization number 1 that is on advanced revenue management, and you can see different subjects that they relate to this specialization. The most important wrapping paper of the specialization is the hospitality capstone or consultancy project. Every semester every year during the semester 1 of the MBA, we try to observe and understand the students' strengths and weaknesses. And as a result of that, we try to give them a project to maximize their strengths, as well as to give them a project of applied nature that they can engage with a problem in the industry that they will face in their career. So they will engage through the semester number 2 in the specialization with a real-life project that they acquire the right skills from pre-opening to testing a new concept. So ultimately, through the specialization projects, the students, they are testing the knowledge that they have acquired during the semester 1 and 2 of the MBA in a real-life project. And the entrepreneurship specialization, together with Spark, it tries really to inspire the students to become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship means new ideas. Entrepreneurship also means innovation and creating customer value, as well as actually new business concepts and techniques. So through the different subjects such as design thinking, the business development, the financial life cycle, they are learning how it is to become an entrepreneur. They also have a lot of master classes from existing entrepreneurs that they are coming from our alumni community, but they're also coming from the industry and to the context that we have to showcase this specialization. Again, they have a real-life project that is different to the other specializations. So in the second semester of the MBA is 2 real-life projects that the students in different streams, they are learning their skills and they are learning their craft in terms of the specialization. Even if you study 2 academic semesters, the story is not enough. The story is that you are lacking in terms of understanding the industry. To achieve that, we take them for a 7-day study trip in the city of Chicago. We have started from the year 2015 to go to Chicago as a study destination. We have around 20 different hotel brands as well as businesses that we are working every semester in order not only to inspire the student of what is the language of the hospitality, but also what is the language of entrepreneurship and what is to become a global manager and a global leader in our industry. So let's see a video about Chicago so you can see a little bit about of what we have done and what we try to achieve in this windy city of America.
The number one is to improve the soft skills of the students. The number two is to showcase them the different facets of the hospitality industry. The number three, to inspire them. And the number four, to make them, if you like, more of a reflective practitioners.
I'm really learning how to apply like the different things that we're learning, which I think is one of the main reasons, obviously, for this Chicago trip. Really taking the things that we learn in the classroom and how they work in real life, and maybe things don't work out exactly like they're supposed to, but how to adapt to different situations and really how to be flexible.
Now, the second program that I would like to talk about is the PGD, the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hospitality Management. The PGD serves a purpose that is a very similar design to the MBA, that it means is targeting students that they are either career changes or the ones that they're a little bit unsure if hospitality is for them, or the ones that they would like to take a little bit of their time and learn their craft before they're deciding what they're going to do. So the PGD has a 2-week hospitality immersion program. Those are for the students that they don't have the hospitality skills and they need to come over here to learn the hospitality vocabulary as well as the practical skills that they are required from the industry. After they do the hospitality immersion program, they are studying the first semester of the PhD that is very similar design to the MBA. So it is there to give them really the foundations on leadership, on human resourcing, on finance, on revenue management, on marketing, on event, on talent management, as well as on innovative thinking. Now, the first semester of the PhD, it gives you the backbone and the foundation on how to be a successful manager and successful leader. Now, is it enough? Not really. So we go into a different city, that is the city of Dubai, United Arab Emirates. We try to understand what is hospitality in this destination, as well as to learn from different brands in order to acquire the skills to showcase in the industry. So let's see the video and let's see what it is.
The idea of the trip is really to validate the classroom environment learning into something tangible, to engage a student with industry leaders, to engage the students in understanding better what it takes to become the future general managers.
From this trip, I expect to visit a lot of hotels and restaurants, making connections, getting to know people, getting to know the GMs, talk to them about what's happening in the back of house, what's happening in the front of house, how they run the daily operations.
To have this chance of seeing the place where they might work, where they want to develop, and then see it and be able to choose whether they want it or they don't want it, and it's amazing to have this opportunity with them.
Each general manager we have met, and at every property we have been fortunate to meet one, have given the same message, they share the same thing: be passionate about the industry, believe in your abilities, and work hard to get to where you wish to be.
This kind of trips is really helping the students because they see the actual hotels in real life, how it looks like, and they meet the general manager. We are currently on board, getting their experience, getting their feedback, getting their advice. So definitely it will help them to improve and move forward with their career.
The opportunities, meeting the general managers, the heads of each department, and asking them the sort of questions that a normal person can't ask. You're in a room with the people that you've studied with for a whole year, multiple years, and they treat you as professionals. You're not just students. You are people that are entering the industry, and they treat you that way.
By working closely with industry and industry leaders, we can certainly sort of portray and show off the quality of our students.
I hope to welcome you again for the next visit.
So once the first semester of the PGDP is completed, the second semester they go for the internship. We consider internship not only as working, but as a laboratory that you learn in hospitality skills, and you will have a mentor from the school to guide our students during the internship. A journey still continues, that is how it is to become a successful hospitality leader. So while you are working on your internship, you're reflecting in this practice and you're producing really a report that allows you to reflect on what you have learned during the PGD first semester, to see how it applies in a real-world setting, and to make you more critical in terms of the leadership skills that you need to have in order to grow in the industry. So the PGDIP as a global program gives a bridge and gives options to our students to study further. As I mentioned earlier on about the PGDIP, you have one academic semester, a study trip in Dubai, and the internship. After you do that, and if you are qualified, you can be able really to come straight to the second semester of the MBA. Or you can wait a year and a half, that means gain more skills in the industry, and come to study a second semester of the MBA. So ultimately, the admission criteria to do so is admission criteria really of the MBA. So age 23, completed the PGD program, and ultimately the PGD completion is either in Crans Montana or in Marbella. And of course, having a bachelor's degree in order for you to qualify to come to the second semester of the MBA studies. We strongly believe that the PGD is a good platform and a good foundation. We started this program in the year 2000, so 22 years ago, with this name PGD. And that means 22 years of PGDIP alumni that are in the industry, and they are the mentors at the moment to our current students in terms of guidance and support. Now, after the second program, that is the PGDIP, so the number one was the MBA, the number two was the PGDIP, and we have the number three, that is the Master of Hospitality Strategy and Digital Transformation. The key question of Roches a couple of years ago was how to answer the trend in the industry, that is digital transformation. We know the industry is digitally transforming, but the key question now over here is how we educate our students about digital transformation, that's number one. And number two, how we make them more of a strategist in terms of what they want to learn over a period of time. So we are very proud of this master that we try to divide into different modules, and we try to learn this kind of knowledge and skills. Number one, what are the tactics of the digital transformation? Number two, how you turning these tactics to strategies. So that means how you can start to think about medium to long term. And number three, of what are the leadership qualities that you have learned by doing tactics and strategy. So number one, again, the module number one showcases subjects that is all about the technical skills that the students, they need to know about digital transformation. So effective technologies, database management, performance management, so really hard skills that the students, it's all about the tactics on how it is to digital transform. So once you're doing a very intense module 1 on tactics, you are moving to how you translate now these tactics to ideas. So that means how you are translating these tactical applications of data management to a strategy, to an idea. So how it is to design a new product, how it is to apply it in the digital marketing, how it is to learn about corporate social responsibility. So really you strategize ideas and you try really to apply them in the industry. So once you've done the module 1 and the module 2, the key question now is going to be, what about you? What about you, what you have learned in terms of the leadership skills that you need to gain or to grow over a period of time? So you do that one by continuing to study as well as actually apply different knowledge and skills in different areas. So we have a real-life project, we have sustainability, we have leadership awakening that is really subject design to enhance further the leadership qualities of our students. So the Master in Hospitality Strategy and Digital Transformation, in other words, is there to learn you the skills, so tactics, apply skills to reality, strategies, as well as try to reflect on you as a person, the leadership qualities that you need to have in order to grow your career in the industry. Intense 1 year plus 1 semester that the students, they have to choose. Either to go to the industry and do an internship or to do a self-reflective capstone project that they apply everything that they have learned, module 1, 2, and 3, into a real-life project application. So we consider this master as the game changer in terms of the industry. We are the only university or school that we have such a designated specialized course in this particular area. We consider the future of our industry very close to digital transformation, and we are very confident that this program is there not only to be successful, but to grow our students over a period of time. So I mentioned earlier on in my presentation about the Executive MBA. So the Executive MBA program, we're starting it online. It has 4 different kinds of modules. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with us to learn more about our newly created program of Executive MBA. Why we done that? Because as Le Roche, we have an MBA program for the past 20 years. I think we have gained not only the trust of the industry, but the know-how on how it is to deliver a program at the graduate level of study of the MBA. So we like to use all the knowledge and experience that we have in the last 20 years and translate that in the distance learning environment, in the remote learning. So in other words, the Executive MBA is designed for industry professionals, is designed for people that they are busy in their workplace in order for them to study in their own pace an MBA program that meets the executive level criteria. All in all, the 4 academic programs are there to meet graduate level requirement of NICE, that is the New England Commission of Higher Education, a body that accredits the programs that I have described. Is it enough? Not really. So that's why we have the designated faculty members that will accompany the students, the graduate students, throughout their journey. So the learning environment, the support system is very critical. So we have a designated team of faculty that is there in the form of a physical or virtual help desk that really advises the students in terms of academic questions, in terms of technical matters such as referencing, communication skills, and so on. So the learning environment is very critical in order to make the students not only successful for academic studies, but successful in the career in general. So in other words, we're building a hospitality culture through the graduate programs of Le Roche. Thank you so very much for your time. In case you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Thank you.
We strongly believe in the advantages of professional experience within the curriculum, which is why many of our programs include internships. We have built an excellent industry network and trusted relationships with a wide range of key players who come and recruit our students. We offer personalised support to students thanks to our internship and career support team. I let them explain more about the system they have put together to support our students.
Good day, everyone. My name is Stephanie, and I'm the Head of Career Services here at La Roche Crans Montana. We have a wonderful team of counselors that is going to help you get the best out of this experience at La Roche in terms of careers. So we are going to help you with different things. One of the things that make us unique is the fact that we have an open door policy. We're sitting in an open space and you can come in as often as you need to ask all your career questions. The team will not only provide you with unlimited counseling, but also with workshops and trainings on different aspects. Things that you will need to prepare in order to be successful during the interview process and to secure an internship or a job, but also in terms of workshops with the industry. So the industry will come in, sometimes on site, sometimes online, to share their knowledge with you. And this is very, very helpful. This is quite unique. We also have career events where you will be able to have one-on-one discussions with the people in the industry worldwide. So no matter where you want to go, Asia, Europe, Africa, Middle East, Americas, they will all be here to meet you. And that networking is what is going to make it so powerful for you in the future to continue finding jobs even long after graduation. It's building your network that is very important. So one of our most important things, the key thing that we focus on, is the fact that you need to find something that you're good at and something that you're passionate about, something that you love. If you can match those two together in an internship or a job, you will be very successful. The company will be happy with you and you'll get wonderful reference letters. And this is what's going to help you in the future to find a good job. In the past, when I was a student, hospitality was much more narrow, was the traditional hospitality that we call it. We would go to hotels and restaurants, maybe catering, a bit of travel, but not much more. Hospitality has now changed, and it's what we call now the experience economy. So anything that has to do with guests. So you will see that companies like Apple are using the Ritz-Carlton mottos and their standards for their service because they want to provide that outstanding service. So hospitality has grown to much more than just your hotels and restaurants as we traditionally knew. And we're now talking about the MICE industry. The events industry has really boomed, even online during the pandemic. Finance, investment, banking, the wellness and health part is very important, is very trendy. Co-working spaces, marketing, consulting, not only in hospitality, but even outside, anything that has to do with customer service, sports, luxury retail, cruises, airlines. So it's very, very broad. So one of the things that we focus on are your transferable skills. When you study at La Roche, you will learn about the traditional hospitality, but the key thing are those transferable skills that will allow you to find a job even later. The hospitality industry needs that powerful combination of soft skills and hard skills. Soft skills like understanding your international clientele and being good with your customers. Hard skills, especially in the technical sense. You need to be digitally savvy nowadays. 61% of hospitality leaders are saying that they don't feel comfortable that they have the right talent in-house to be able to achieve the digital objectives. Therefore, for us, what is very important is that we match what the industry is requiring with what you are looking for, especially when we look at the companies that we work with. So we work indeed with traditional hospitality companies like Mandarin Oriental, Accor, luxury and retail like Moncler and Richemont, your technical ones like Muse, for example, in Czech Republic, and also your more travel-oriented or events-oriented like MCI. Now, let's hear it from the industry. Let's see what they have to say.
We want those students to be part of our success.
The quality of education and the training in the soft skills in Les Roches is pretty impressive.
I absolutely adore the students. They just stand out amongst the crowd.
Entrepreneurial spirit,
humility,
thinking outside of the box, problem solving. They are our future leaders.
We need unique people to fill in the roles.
We need the best of the best.
So now that we've seen why the hospitality industry is recruiting our La Roche students from the graduate programs, let's see how we get you ready and how we prepare you for this. Before you even arrive, you will have a call, most likely from me, could be also somebody from the team, where we want to understand what are you trying to achieve through this program and what are your needs in terms of employability after the program. We will already give you a little bit of CV advice. And once you come into campus, we are going to do what we call an advanced CV session, where we are going to try to help you showcase in the best way possible those skills that the industry is looking for to help you achieve your goal. Moreover, we will look at how to maximize the use of LinkedIn and other platforms, how to follow up with those recruiters, how to network with the companies that are interacting with our students to gain that valuable network to be able to find a job now, but also in the future. So we are looking at it as a long-term investment. The most important thing is that one-on-one counseling. Now, we started before you even arrive, but that continues during the semester or the 2 semesters that you are going to be on campus. You will have one assigned counselor that is going to help you get through whichever struggles you're finding along the way. It's going to tailor those vacancies to you, it's going to make you aware of those vacancies, and might also be able to present your CV to the companies that are recruiting from us, which will give you a competitive advantage. We have a recruitment platform called Simplicity. Companies are posting their jobs and their management trainings on this platform, jobs at all levels, and when you apply, your CV goes directly to the employer. We're there for damage control, any support, any questions you might have on this. The other thing that we do in the office that is very valuable, besides the unlimited counseling and the fact that you can always come in, is the interview training. This is something that I believe is very important and makes us unique. It's important that you learn how to showcase yourself in the best way possible to those employers that are recruiting. And so the first kind of interview training that we do is with an outside consultant who is specialized in online interview training. You're not going to travel the world to go to Dubai or to Mexico or to Japan to do those interviews. You will most likely do them on Teams, on Zoom, or on Skype. And so it's very important that you understand not only how to present yourself in what you say, but also your lighting, your sound, what you're wearing. And this outside consultant will do that for you. She will also record the session and send it to you so you can rewatch it at any point in time and learn from it. Companies more and more are having such a high workload and high amount of applications that now they're using AI tools, which means for you that you will do an interview with a robot if you apply with companies like Accor or Hilton. We have a mock of that system, so you will be able to practice for those AI interviews through the Simplicity platform. Last but not least, you can do interview training with myself, where we will look at the content of your answers. So we want to see if you're using the right vocabulary, the vocabulary that that particular company is looking for, the vocabulary for that particular position that you're applying for. You're using the keywords, and you're structuring your answers in the best way possible to maximize your options. At the end, you will most likely have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 offers, depending on how engaged you are. And the next part, which is quite fun, is the analysis of the offers. Which one of those very diverse offers is the best one for you? We don't choose for you, but it's important that you know how to choose. And if you're struggling with it, you can always come in the office and we'll do those activities that will really help you visualize it, which is a good way to be reassured that you're taking the right next step. So besides the counseling, the sessions in class, the next thing is your motivation, is your engagement. This is key to really get the most out of the Career Services Department and the services that we offer. We also have career events where you will be able to network with the recruiters. There's over 200 companies interacting with our students every semester, which is a great opportunity for you to showcase and to build that relationship. After graduation, you also have the support of the alumni. But in fact, that starts even a little bit earlier during your program. So you will be able to connect with the alumni department and with people who have studied here before, who are now in the industry, and where you will be able to find that connection. Through all these tools, you will be able to apply and maximize the amount of offers you get. In fact, if you engage from the very beginning, we see the students have 3 to 5 offers easily. It doesn't matter if it's for an internship, a management training, or a job, at all levels of jobs, but you need to be engaged. And we would like to help you with this. So the other thing that we do that is specially tailored for the graduate program is that we are happy to introduce your profile to the people in the industry. In order to do that, the counseling is still very important because we need to get to know you. We need to understand how you work, how you communicate, so that we can explain to the companies why you would be great talent. The external workshops, the connection with the industry, and the support of the department should be a great help in order for you to find your dream and to achieve it. And we hope to help you through that process.
Bonding, networking, and enjoying life after work and study are really important to generating a strong community and healthy individuals. Here at Les Roches, there's always something happening. Let's hear about some of the options available to keep you just as busy outside of the class as inside.
Hello everyone, my name is Giovanni Adalia. I'm the Dean of Students at Les Roches Crans-Montana, and it's an honor to welcome you today to this virtual open day. Within my role, I'm in charge of different dimensions of the student journey. However, today, I would like to talk to you a bit more of the most interesting one, our student life. I am personally very attached to student life. In fact, over a decade ago, I've studied at Les Roches, and as an alumnus, I know how important and enjoyable it is to ensure that our students benefit from a rich student life while being on campus. Just to let you know a bit more of where we are located, we are in one of the most beautiful and famous ski and summer resorts in the world. We are above 1,300 meters above sea level, and we are blessed by 300 days of sun around the year. Trust me, this is something you will never get tired of. Obviously, I will not be able to organize an unforgettable experience all by myself. In fact, here in Crans-Montana, we have a dedicated team of student life, which together with the Student Governing Association, work tirelessly to help students organize unforgettable experience. Now, the Student Governing Association, also known as SGA, is a team of students elected by the student community every semester to ensure that the voices are heard by the management and the rest of the community. It's for this reason that we believe that the SGA, together with the student life, is able to unleash unlimited entertainment opportunities. We obviously organize different activities that we think that our students like the most. However, it's also very important that we believe that your feedback is critical for us. In fact, if you were to decide, I don't know, to organize a bungee jumping activities out of a bridge or paragliding over Interlaken or really you name it, Michelin star restaurants nearby, you just need to let us know. We will help you find enough students to organize the activity and we will take care of the rest. Now, do not worry if there is something you are incredibly passionate for that you don't see a dedicated club to it. In fact, when you will be here, as long as you have enough students that share the same interest, we encourage you to found your own club. The student team, the student life team will help you in getting everything set up to standard to ensure an organic growth even when you will be on internship or even after graduation. Personally, I co-founded a couple of clubs, and it's phenomenal to see that even after 12 years are still there and popular amongst our students. Now, enough of me talking about student life, and therefore I would like to share with you a short video to show you what is waiting for you here in Crans-Montana. Wow, I absolutely love it. I could talk about it for hours. However, as your time is limited today, I will have to move forward. Now, besides fun stuff, activities, and outings, it's very important for our community to ensure that our students feel safe while being on campus. For that reason, you can count on 24/7 security services, as well as a team of nurses Monday to Friday, and dedicated counselor for mental support and learning differences. Today, more than ever, it's important to ensure that people, as well as students, feel comfortable in seeking for help. We take this very seriously at Les Roches, and for that reason, I promise you that we will be able to provide any support you need throughout your journey. Now, I'm sure that you must have received an incredible amount of information for today, but do not worry, you won't be left alone while embracing your journey to Les Roches. In fact, as soon as you register as a student, you will start to receive dedicated newsletter as well as email containing relevant information before your departure. You will also be put in contact with counselor as well as the rest of our team members on campus that will be able to answer any question you may have. Closer to your arrival date, our admission team will also call you for what we call a pre-registration to ensure that you have all the documents ready before making your way to Switzerland. Finally, when arriving at Geneva Airport, our dedicated team will be welcoming you and escort you to Les Roches, where you will follow a one-week induction, and I promise you that after a couple of days, you will just feel like home. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are incredibly excited to welcome you to our community. Now, the question is, are you ready to experiment the Les Roches way of life? I certainly hope so.
We hope that you have enjoyed this open day and that you have been able to feel something of the warmth of our campus and community. We would be delighted to welcome you on campus. In the meantime, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to one of our counselors or ask to talk to a student. And now, let's end on a high note with some insights from our students.
For its diverse nationalities and small community.
Les Roches is the place to be yourself, feel diversity, and also innovate.
Because when I came to visit, I realized that students are not like just a number to teachers, but it's actually a family.
Experiencing what it's like to live in the Swiss Alps was one of my ultimate goals.
Mostly because I get to experience 4 seasons up on the mountain and meet people from so many different cultures.
Because my sister told me about it and I was very inspired by her success in the hospitality industry.
Because of ranking it has, because of networking opportunities it gives, and obviously because of program it offers.
Get out of Spain, and because of the views, I just couldn't say no to something like this.
I went to hospitality industry without zero experience and zero knowledge, so this program is perfect fit for my career, what I need for my career development.
Because I wanted to deepen my knowledge in the industry and I wanted to improve some of my own skills, so I thought that Les Roches Crans-Montana would be the best place for me to come.
To join my passion on technology and my hospitality background.
It's a new program implemented by Les Roches where we combine hospitality and digital transformation, which is the future.
I choose entrepreneurship and business development because it's something new for me, as I have experience and then some knowledge in finance and in numbers. Now I decided it's good to profit the opportunity Les Roches gives us and to be more creative and to learn how to develop your startup of your own business.
I wanted to make the most out of my career days, so I talked around 40 people, maybe 38, 39, and they came from companies such as Marriott International, the Peninsula, Four Seasons, and some smaller companies like Room Price Genie.
I meet around 20 employers, including the hospitality groups such as Marriott International or Hyatt Group, but also the other companies such as Amazon, for example.
Just 2 employers, Yummy Jobs and Accor Hotel, because I very like Accor Hotel, but I would like to work in USA, so I applied with Yummy Jobs.
I met more than 20 employers during career day, like Marriott, Hyatt, and Accor.
How people are very nice and friendly here.
How open everyone was to every nationality and how quick it was to make friends.
The fact that everyone was so connected already and people started making friends just within minutes.
and I think also just how spectacular the views were from here.
That the school is really international. I have never seen so many nationalities in the same place.
Being in the mountains, because I've never lived there.
It was definitely the nature, and coming up the mountain, it takes around 20 minutes. And just that first ride coming up, it was very amazing.
I come from Spain, so it's quite hot, and I didn't think this Switzerland, this area would be as hot as it is.
The environment and the place campus is located, the amazing nature and surroundings.
How people of Les Roches are so welcoming.
Finance, because I love and I enjoy numbers, and the leadership, because it's good to see what are the different style of leadership and how you can implement it in the real life.
So I would select 2 courses. It's innovation through agile design and marketing in the new era.
The leadership course was one of my favorite courses in Les Roches because I got to know my leadership skills and how to improve them.
Digital marketing because I love design and marketing.
The fact that I got to work for the alumni reunion as a member of the Student Governance Association, and it was great to meet people who have been here in the past.
Being a student ambassador in Les Roches was one of my best memories.
After class on a Friday, on a sunny afternoon, going to my friend's house and just sitting outside, enjoying the view of the mountains while having an apple spritz.
Meeting my classmates and teachers.
Joined the football team because the team is very great and the people are very nice.
Going to the lake with all the other people during the weekend and just enjoying the time there.
Well, a lot of my best friends come from places I genuinely wouldn't imagine. I have friends from Mexico, Georgia, Russia, and honestly, a lot more places.
Most of my friends come from India, but a lot of them come from Vietnam, Taiwan, and Switzerland as well.
France, Germany, Holland, Toronto, and also Seoul.
From Vietnam, France, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the United States.
They come from the US, Venezuela, Italy, and France.
India, Russia, and Denmark.
My best friend from campus comes from France and Mexico.
She comes from Lebanon and she's honestly the best pupil I ever met in my life.
On the weekends, I usually go to the student bar or I spend some time with my friends going on nice walks in the nature.
But in my free time, I like to go and play football, do some sports, have some drinks, and be with my friends, basically.
Normally, I hang out with friends, cooking together, or sometimes traditional dishes from each other's countries.
During the weekends, I like to travel around Switzerland.
In the winter season, we enjoyed a lot to ski with my friends, or golf, or just walk around or explore new cities in Switzerland.
I like having day trips to Geneva, Bern, Lausanne, to different cities in Switzerland, as well as go hiking around Crans-Montana.
Traveling around Switzerland, going to Italy and France.
Currently, I'm the head of warehouse for the Student Government Association. So on my free time, I tend to do the purchasing and the planning for the various events for the students.
I see myself at a managerial position in the hospitality industry in the future, and I look forward to starting my career.
I see myself working definitely in the marketing department of hospitality and visiting all of my Les Roches friends across the world.
So I'm going to start this July working for Room Price Genie, which is a revenue software company, as a business development representative.
My career plan is to find a job in a big group chain hotel. As long as I have experience only in the small independent hotel, now it's time to experience working in a big group chain hotels.
Hopefully running a restaurant somewhere in Europe.
I see myself working in the yachting industry.
I would like to work in USA in digital marketing.
Thanks to the Career Services Department, I signed a contract with MCI as a project management trainee.
I would like to run a sustainable company.
I want to work for a luxury brand company as a marketing manager.
Running a coffee shop in Europe because I love Europe and I love coffee.